I wanted to do another etch-all tutorial. I'm going to be making this project for my home, something that I can display year-round. So I had this old candle holder, as you see here, and I'm going to shabby chic it up, and I'm going to show you the steps of that. Then I'm going to show you the steps of how to etch this beautiful vase that I'm making into a huge candle holder, or a holder for something festive to bring in the new year in this Christmas season. So what I realized is that here it's the identical diameter, but it will not set. It's wobbly like this, and I don't like that. So it's just as beautiful if you flip it over, and then I can set it like this, and it's stable. It's more stable that way. So this is what it's going to look like, and once I get it etched, I will show you the end result. So I'm going to show you the steps of how I'm going to decorate this and prepare it for etching and paint this up. So the video will speed up in certain sections of it, so be sure to stick around and enjoy. I'll be back showing you how I'm going to shabby chic this part up. Thank you. Okay, ladies, you've watched and fast forward that I painted the base of my candle holder. So you can see I'm used a terracotta color and brought out the beautiful designs within this piece. I might change it up a little bit, I don't know, but you know, it depends on when I put the etched glass piece on how this will look. But I wanted to show you how I'm preparing my vase for the etching. Now, you have to make sure your glass is clean, very clean and free of any residues or sticky residues such as stickers and price tags. Now, I put a sheet of the Etch-all etching mask, which is the yellow paper. It's the etching mask, as you see here. And these sheets come in 12 by 15, which is awesome because you get to use the full design for you to put in your cutter. Now, what you see here are the negatives of the positive. So the positive is what I'm going to use on my design, on my vase, but I'm going to save the negatives for a project for later, because these are really good negatives and they can really bring out different look to your projects. So you will need to get you from the Etch-all store which is at www.etched.com, you will need to purchase some etching transfer sheet. Now, what this is that it's going to help transfer this image onto your glass. And I'm going to show you one, and then I will do the entire jar and then come back and show you again. Now, you can do this one of two ways. You can take the sticky back off here like this. This is the sticky part. And then you can apply it to your vinyl and use your squeegee tool and press it really hard and deliver, transfer the image like what I've done here. Now, what I do, and of course you can, with practice, you will learn an easier way to do this. But since this is such a very detailed design, I only pull back just a little bit. And the vinyl side needs to go face down onto the sticky side, like this, okay? And I'm just going to press it down and make sure I have good contact. Okay, then I'm going to fold it back down over the sheet, and I'm going to take my squeegee tool and I'm going to really give it some pressure so that I know that I have good contact. Okay, now what I will then do is I'm going to cut out around this image. Okay, and to utilize the most out of your transfer paper, it's good to try to cut out around it so you can have more room to put another couple of pieces. Okay, so now I'm going to get my jar. I'm going to set this aside. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel away this piece. This piece can be thrown away. This is your sticky piece. And now I'm going to choose where I want this design. Okay? And I'm going to let the design to kind of tell me where it wants to go. Okay? I'm going to press as I go. And since this is a concaved vase, doing it piece by piece like this will help get a better placement. And you will have a few wrinkles in your design, but you can always reposition if you need to. I wouldn't do it a lot because then the contact of the piece will not be as secure, and etch-all cream might etch through. But if there's a bent piece, you're really not going to see that bent piece, the wrinkle in it, because etch-all etches a smooth, solid surface. Now, what I want you to do is take your squeegee tool and you're going to more or less burnish this design onto the glass to make sure you get good contact on all the edges and that you have good contact when you want to release the transfer paper. And the transfer paper is white and the etching mask is yellow. Okay? So now you should be able to take the transfer paper. Well, you know what I done wrong? Let me show you what I done wrong. Now, this is a common mistake, and I'm glad it happened, because you have to take off the backing before you put it. So you can straighten this back out. And you have to take off the backing of the vinyl. I totally forgot to do that. okay, because the vinyl has to stick to the jar. And it didn't because I didn't take the white off. So I'm glad this mistake happened to show you that you can reposition with the vinyl just like that. Now you're going to go back through and you are going to take your squeegee tool, and this time it will stick for certain. And you're going to make sure all the edges are down like this. The squeegee tool is a very good versatile tool. I would order like 2 or 3 of them because you can use them for a lot of things. Lots of things. Okay. Now when we lift the transfer paper off, as you can see, the vinyl is attached to your piece and it's ready for etching. Okay, now you can do this same thing with all of your Etch All projects. And as you can see, I'm going back through to make sure that I do have a few wrinkles, but I don't mind it because sometimes you have to have a few wrinkles, especially on a concaved piece like this. Just a few, and then you can go in and you can really mesh them down and make sure that the edges are secure. And make sure you get all your bubbles out. You don't want any bubbles in your piece. Okay? And as you can see, that was a big wrinkle, and I just rubbed it out with the squeegee tool. So what you're going to do, or what I'm going to do, is I'm going to use the other designs. This is the same design. I'm going to repeat all over the jar, and then I'm going to show you how to etch the jar. Okay, I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, ladies, I have put the designs all around the jar, and now I'm going to get out my etching cream. Now remember that you can always put it on here, then use your squeegee tool to scrape off any excess and save it back into your jar because it's all reusable. Okay, so I'm going to pour a little bit in my cap because I'm going to apply this with a sponging technique to give it a different look. Okay, so you're just going to get you a little sponge and you're going to dip it into your etch-all, and then you're just going to start generously pouncing on the etch-all. Okay, and make sure that you are very generous with it because you want a clean, crisp etch. Okay, and I'm going to go all the way up to the lip of the jar, just like this, all the way around. Once you have this completely covered with the etching cream, you are going to let it stand and etch for 15 minutes. Scrape off any excess etching cream that you can get off using your squeegee tool, and then you're going to rinse it off clean. And then remove your vinyl and reveal your etched image. Okay? So I am going to do that process and I will be back with the results. Okay? Okay, ladies, this is the finished vase that's been painted and paint it with gesso first, and then it was painted with an acrylic paint with a gloss called Light Antique White, and I absolutely love the way it came out. And now I'm going to show you how this came out. Look at this. Is this not beautiful? Yes, it is. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I love it. It come out so beautiful, and the pouncing technique really lended for a beautiful etching, as you can see there. So now what I want to do is I'm going to put this right on there, and this is what it's going to look like. Beautiful. Okay, and I'm going to apply this with E6000 glue. Okay, now I'm going to apply it generously around the rim of the vase. This is a little tube of it I have. I'm going to kind of spread it out just a little bit. And of course you're going to let this dry overnight so that you have a good secure and make sure it's even and straight, and apply pressure to it, and there you go. Oh, it's stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. And I'm going to put a candle in here, so the bottom, I'm not worried about the bottom showing in the hole or anything like you see there. So I hope this has inspired you to pull out all them old candle holders that we have hoarded in our attics or our hideaway places, and pull them out and buy you a beautiful piece of glass at your local thrift store, like at this beautiful vase, and get your etch-all at www.etchall.com and etch a beautiful piece like this. This is going to go in my bathroom because my bathroom's, I'm transitioning it into shabby chic, and this will be a beautiful accessory to my bathroom. I think it's going to look gorgeous. It's going to add up some ambiance and everything to that area. So I hope you get started on a project, and if you do something similar to this, please tag me in it, and also tag Etchall so that they can see your beautiful work as well. And but I am just uber excited about this piece. I couldn't be more excited. Because see, it just looks like that. It's just gorgeous, like something you find in a major department store or one of those antique stores. But again, I will post this on my Facebook as well, and you can see all the photos once I put a candle in it. So until the next Etchall class, I will see you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.